Hey guys, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you doing a tarot read for this collective that I'm reading for today. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this message. Leave some comments in the comment section if you would like. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do we're just going to see what Spirit says today. I'm just going to kind of wing it, and we'll just see what the message is for this collective that I'm reading for. So I'm going to go ahead and call on my angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, ancestors, Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ, Great Mystery, and Great Spirit, to help bless this reading, to help guide and uplift others that may be on the good red road and following the sacred path or looking into it. Thank you. Thank you for our blessings and thank you for our gifts. So let's go ahead and get started. So transition and you are enough on the split. Moving forward and you are enough. Thank you, Spirit. Sharing and emptied. Radical self-acceptance and sharing, number 33. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you for these messages. Okay, so melting mask. Allowing your spirit self to shine through the many roles that you fulfill. So just bring in spirit wherever, whatever roles that you're playing. Just making sure that your spirit self is shining through and allowing whatever mask that you felt that you had to wear, allowing that to melt away through this spiritual transition that you may be going through at this time. What else, Spirit? Thank you for these messages. Thank you for our gifts. What else does this collective need to know today as they continue to advance on their sacred path? Okay. So 21, key to intimacy. Intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. So that's a good reminder. I definitely have had that experience. I definitely know what love is not. I definitely figured out what's not loving of myself and loving of others, or receiving that is not loving from others. So that's what brought us all to radical self-love. Recognizing what love is not. So 41, radical self-love. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. So that's a good reminder. And on the bottom of the deck, we have transition. So you may be going through transition, allowing your spirit self to shine through the many roles that you are playing at this time, whether it be mother, father, sister, brother, co-worker, friend, partner. So allowing that spirit self to shine through is helping you, and experiencing what love is not helps you become more intimate with yourself, and intimate with others, and focusing on your radical self-love, because if you're not radically self-loving yourself, then you are not able to love to the extent that is necessary to achieve true intimacy with yourself or others through this transition. So, transition, you have all of the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. So that's a good reminder from Spirit. Thank you. That we have all that we need to cross whatever bridge we may be needing to cross during this transition. Through our invitation to connect with Spirit, gaining this spiritual decree. Through knowing ourselves more intimately, connecting with our fifth ray of intelligent knowledge. Keep on shining, even if Mr. and Mr. Grinch aren't very happy about it. Hopefully your shining will help them get happier. If not, I would walk away. So they need to have an invitation to connect as well. They're just able to connect just as good as you are. It is a choice. So if Mr. and Mrs. Grinch don't want to connect to Spirit, that is their choice. So Pink Rose of Lady Nada, you may be ascending the Rainbow Bridge. This rose is blooming in your heart. You're connecting with your 3D to your 5D self. Stepping through this threshold into Spirit. Walking through the door. Opening the door to Spirit. Through your invitation to connect. Spirit's inviting you to connect. And connect with radical self-love. Offering you a key of intimacy. And guiding you to melt whatever mask that you may be wearing. And like I said, there's the Rainbow Bridge. Ascension of the Rainbow Bridge through this heart blast that you may be receiving through this heart chakra awakening or higher heart awakening during this transition and radically loving yourself. So thank you, Spirit, for this message, and thank you for our gifts. Can you show us what else we need to know from Lightworker Oracle? What does this collective need to know most from Lightworker Oracle? Sorry, I was bumping my table, guys. Rattling around there. What else is this collective? Okay, thank you. So you may be going through a past life activation and stepping through this golden door to Spirit, connecting with your higher self and the Spirit bird. Through meditating, you're able to see this door to Spirit. Through connecting with your higher self. And the cosmos. So this kind of reminds me of the I don't know, a thunderbird. A thunderbird. I'm hearing thunderbird or thunder beings. Thunderbird. A golden spirit bird that is helping you open this golden door to Spirit and allowing your spirit to shine. So I just knocked this on the ground, and I'm guessing this is an angelic being. You can see she's kind of luminescent, or you can't really see her. She kind of looks like a ghostly figure. So she is in the spiritual realm, touching your shoulders as you look up and connect to Spirit and embrace this light of wisdom. She is an angelic being imparting wisdom onto you. That's part of your spiritual team. And even though you can't see her or him, she is with you, touching you, imparting wisdom. This is your second ray of wisdom that you're receiving from divine angelic beings, your spiritual team, and protecting you through this time. Thank you, Spirit. What else? She's embracing you through this period of time that you may be going through where you've had an experience where you found out what love is not. She's embracing you during this time, imparting wisdom, basically giving you a spiritual hug. Thank you, Spirit. What else? What else does this collective need to know today as they continue on their sacred path? Thank you. Okay, thank you. So, Pink Rose of Lady Nada. So you're stepping into this garden, opening your hands to receive from the divine this blessing of this heart chakra awakening, this higher heart chakra awakening, through loving yourself like you've never loved yourself before, through this radical self-love. So this is number 29, Pink Rose of Lady Nada. And 29 is an 11. So through this change, that's 511. That may mean something to someone. Okay. I'm being guided to read a little bit out of the Lantern Oracle, Radical Self-Love, which is number 41. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. The world and people around us mirror our relationship with self. All of the ways we mistakenly seek and rely on love from others and the world is made of the need to be in harmonious breath with the unconditional love that we are, in essence, already are. True self is the absolute transparent connection with the pure love that spirit self is. The self-love to be accessed within is unlimited and something that none of us needs ever go without or be disconnected from. When we turn away from the unconditional love that we are and have to give and receive, it becomes suppressed energy that burns unhealthily. This is what hurts us and leaves us hungry for what is actually freely available to us in abundance. Nonetheless, what is our loving radiance gets unnaturally buried in the darkness of our intention. This can only have adverse effects. To deny and subdue the radiant love, generosity, and kindness of who and what we are resonates with the following quote from the Gospel of Thomas. If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. Until we embody just how radical and pure our self-love is, we are not entirely open to receive or vibrationally match to such unconditional love from others or the universe. The crone has shown up to assure you that there is nothing that you have to do, be, or become in order to be worthy of unconditionally loving yourself as you are, just as there is nothing you have to do, be, or become in order to be worthy of breathing. All that is required is that you allow your breath to continue. It knows how. You do not need to do anything more. This is the same with the unconditional self-love within you. It knows how to be the living breath of you in the world. Just as you breathe, you are love. You are love. Spirit self is love. Love is the only thing that is real. Anything less than love is not real. It has never been, can be, or will be. Radical self-love lets all the illusions go by burning its brilliant light right through them. To bring forth what is within you is to breathe as the love that you are. Wherever the energy is, and whatever we feel blissfully compelled to do, is a state of self-love. We breathe our inner self into the world. Radical self-love can be difficult to get our heads around and accept when what has been modeled to us growing up is contrary to unconditional love, acceptance, and positive regard. We may not even realize that we are worthy of respect and have the right to defend ourselves against all forms of poor treatment. Furthermore, regardless of our upbringing, we all, at some point, face a degree of challenge with honoring and owning the things about ourselves that we are inclined to despairingly compare with others, reject, dislike, or wish were different. An inner journey to love, acceptance, and compassion toward all of our perceived negatives, inadequacies, and failures in ourselves and others is what fulfills us by accessing the true love that we seek at heart are. The question is, will we take it? This card encourages you to say yes and to let go of all of your self-judgment, shadows, and untruths so that room can be made for all of your loving light to radiate through the rest of your life. The featured crone supports you in cultivating the strength required to love yourself for all that you are and all that you are not. To love all that you have done and all that you have not done. To love all that you have struggled with and overcome, as well as of the things that you still struggle with and may never overcome. It supports you to love what you are ashamed of or fear, and to love what hurts. Love all of your emotions. They communicate to you what matters most to you. Allow all of the love that you are unconditionally into you and your life. Once you experience wholeness within, healthy, loving relationships with others can come into your life. You will be able to receive them and the love that they are. The key is to love your differences and all of the ways in which you feel that like you are not enough. Love that everyone else in your life is out of your control. Love the strangeness and the darkness. Love that love is the only thing that matters. The rest dissolves in its presence. Live from the white light of your heart's love and wisdom and watch its power shine through all illusion. Love, love, love. So the crone's message today is love is radical in the extent to which it loves you back. So that is a beautiful card for radical self-love. Thank you, Spirit. We will continue to love ourselves and just keep expressing love, love, love. It's the only thing that's real. And so this is your invitation to connect as you go through this transition into self-love and self-intimacy. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. That was a long reading, but I thought it was really important, and so did Spirit, that we connected with that energy. So the Pink Rose of Lady Nada, I'm just going to read a little excerpt out of here. You are in the midst of a heart healing. A healing of the fear and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with all her gentle power, washing you in soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blooming into deeper love. So this is her. So the invocation of the pink rose of Lady Nada is, and if you'd like to say this with me, you're more than welcome to, and if you don't want to, that's fine too. It says, I gratefully receive the rose light, the blessing of Lady Nada, in unconditional love. My heart softens and opens. The pink light of her rose blessing fills me with a sweet perfume. I let go. I feel safe and held. I know that I am loved always. I am grateful now and always for love's protection, intervention, guiding hand, and tender grace in my life in all ways. May I know myself to be worthy of love and love myself truly so that I can truly and freely give love to others and to the world. May all beings truly know love. Through my own free will, so be it. So that's a beautiful message from the Lightworker Oracle and Lantern Oracle for us today. The next message I'm going to get is from the Flower of Life deck. So meditation and divinity. So meditation is our chance to connect with our divinity through connecting to our higher self and just calming down the mental chatter. So meditation, tarot is kind of like meditation for me. Sometimes when I'm meditating, I do my tarot reads, and it is relaxing for me. So I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that, but sometimes I put on, I think it's 741 hertz, and meditate while I'm doing my tarot read in the morning. So this is a meditation mystery. So however you meditate, whether it's painting, sculpting, a walking meditation, however you do it, whatever helps you clear your mind. And this meditation is helping you connect with your guides and your angels that are touching you with this second ray of wisdom. So thank you, Spirit. What else? What do we need to know? What does this collective need to know from the Flower of Life Oracle deck? What does this collective need to know from the Flower of Life deck? What do they need to know most at this time as they continue to connect with Spirit through this transition that they may be going through? Hold on, I got some of these cards are inside out or upside down. I don't know how that happened. So tarot, soulmates, crafting, and yin yang. I don't know how those flip upside down and backwards, so that might mean something to somebody. So let's check these again. Because I just shuffled those and they were all right side. So let's see. What is 2244? That was what I just saw on the time clock. What else does this collective need to know most at this time, Spirit, from the Flower of Life? What do they need to know the most? Okay, thank you. Here's love again popped out. So love is the most important thing. Love can overcome and heal anything. Love is all, and anything else is fear, constructed by our minds. Love is divine power. Love is a state of being, not an emotion to make you feel good when you think something is missing. Excuse me. When you truly become love, you will see and feel that nothing is missing. Look beyond your perceived assumptions about everything to see into the heart of all. At the heart of all experience is unconditional love. When you are completely present, you will feel the gift. You're present. The gift may show itself as a good or bad situation. However, it is time to unwrap your present experience. Tear off the wrapping and find your gift, the gift of love. So thank you, Spirit, to remind us that everything is love. There's love in the good and the bad experiences, or whatever we believe to be bad. Sometimes transition can be really uncomfortable at first. Okay, wow, that one really flew out. So take a crystal bath. So hold your favorite crystal, close your eyes, and imagine you are walking down a flight of stairs into a beautiful crystal bath filled with healing waters. Whatever comes to your mind as you are moving to your bath, let it arise and guide you to a deeper feeling within you. It might feel raw, but allow yourself to ease into it. Like a hot bath, it may sting a little to start with, but when you eventually sit in it, it feels soothing. Step into your crystal bath and be healed and soothed by your revitalizing waters. Allow all that comes up to be there. Begin to experience yourself on a more intimate level. Surrender to the process and release all resistance. Feel free as wave after wave of healing, soothing crystal liquid light and love flow over and within you. Stay here for as long as you want. When you feel ready, open your eyes and see your world through crystal clear eyes. So thank you, Spirit. What else does this collective need to know at this time, Spirit? What else? Okay, thank you. So Spirit wants us to focus on oneness and freedom. I don't know if you can see that. Oneness and freedom. So be oneness with love and freedom. And on the bottom of the deck, we have your word. Let's see how much, I think 27. Okay. So oneness. You observe the light and the dark of duality as a way to see your creations manifest into the physical. The great light of love is different to the light of duality. It is the merging of all opposites into one. Become clear with this. Otherwise, you will be chasing only light, happy and nice, denying the dark, sad and awful, or vice versa. Opposites exist when we focus on one side. You know what to do. You know what you do not. Excuse me. You know what you do want when you know what you don't want. Duality exists in this plane to have us ask different questions of life and create physical manifestations from the energy that flows from those questions. This is how you create your life. All is well, for the light of oneness will never judge you. It just shines upon you always. It is us who don't always feel its presence when we are focusing on false perceptions of reality. So Spirit's asking us to come back to oneness if we've strayed away from that, and to focus on freedom. Liberate yourself from the manifestation of the past, from what is often called tradition. Throw open the cupboard doors to reveal the skeletons and release the chrysalis views of your ancestors that have manifested as your genes. Your genes are threads of reality formed by the power of your ancestors' thoughts and feelings. Let us say thank you to all who have come before us for their creations and all that they lived, for in doing so, they gave you options and brought you to where you are now. When you were born, you arrived at the vibration of all the generations before you wanted. You are the manifestation of the expanded previous generation. Each generation's job is to expand even more for the sheer beauty and joy of it. This is the natural flow of life. Somehow we allowed ourselves to become living statues, reenacting the experiences of the past, becoming a victim to this. Your genes are a blueprint formed by the past to give you a place to start when you arrive. Your genes do not decide anything, you do. Liberate yourself and become who you know you are. You are powerful. And then your word. Choose one word that best describes your deepest value. Affirm it, hold it dear, remember it. Breathe life into it and live it. This word will be a guide for a support in your daily life. It will provide a foundation for choice and action, bringing much clarity. Keep this word as long as it inspires you and feels good. When it no longer does either of these, a new word will emerge that connects to your deepest value. Feel the creative unfolding of life. So that's a good reminder. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and get a message from Kuan Yin. So this is your divine connection with Mother Fierce. Divine feminine energy. And call of the dancing crane and Mother Fierce. So thank you, Spirit. Let me see what time. 31. Okay, I got a couple minutes. Sorry, guys, my big head in the way. I can't really see it. The light was shining off of it. So, Mother of Mercy. Dispensations of mercy come when we are without recourse, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, or unconsciousness. This spiritual assistance is offered to you now from a place of loving respect, kindness, and spiritual power. Blessings to Kuan Yin, Mother of Mercy, who watches over us with attentive love and cares for our spiritual progress. So thank you, Mother of Mercy, for being with us. Okay. Enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin, in her temple of peaceful jade, causes all conflict to elevate to higher peaceful resolution. A resolution and healing of any situation that is concerning you is already underway. You are being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so you can more readily melt into the divine solution and blessing of peace from the beloved Kuan Yin. So if this message cuts out, guys, I'm sorry. That's all we'll have for the day, but we'll see. I'm going to try to get one more. We'll see. Okay. So, well, I got 10 Sisters of Light and the Yin Empress. Thank you, Spirit. Can we just get one? Thank you. Spin the silk thread, divine. In creating precious silks, there is a sorting process of sifting out that which is broken to find that which is precious and pure. You are commencing a new cycle, and it is time to release that which does not align with your true heart. Choose to release all vows, agreements, and connections that no longer serve your highest good. So thank you, Kuan Yin. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Those were beautiful messages to remind us to focus on love. I hope you go out today and do something that makes your heart smile. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments if you like. Peace. Mother Lover out. Have a good day, guys.